Given the recent temperatures and dry spouts, fires are a very large hazard as of late.
Fires are unpredictable, so you must always stay prepared. To deal with a fire, we must first understand how the sustained reaction is achieved. This is the fire triangle, where oxygen, heat, and fuel is needed to keep up a fire.
To eliminate a fire, you need to eliminate one of these factors. One way would be to remove the heat with something like water, to remove the fuel by letting it burn out, or to smother it using a blanket or a fire extinguisher. Recently, at the KANLAON Fire Prevention Seminar, in partnership with the Quirino 2 fire substation, we learned about the fire hazard and how to deal with it.
They brought one of the most common versatile extinguishers, the classic red one, the dry chemical fire extinguisher. We even got to try it out and use it ourselves to put out a small fire during the program.
Which leads us now with how to use a fire extinguisher using the T-pass method. So, using the T-pass method, you must first twist the pin, pull it, and then aim, squeeze, and swing.
Make sure to aim at the source of the fire. Be careful, it is common with dry chemical extinguishers that you could suffocate itself because it puts out a fire by smothering the flames, so it could exacerbate conditions like asthma.
Now then, with that, here are a few points to remember. Only try to put out a fire with a fire extinguisher if it is small, contained, and you know the source of the fire. Otherwise, evacuate the building.
When using a fire extinguisher, make sure the back of your body must always be oriented to the door. And if you are outdoors, make sure to not go against the wind. To properly care for your fire extinguisher, it must be regularly inspected and properly maintained. Perform a quick check at least once a year. Check if it has a safety seal, an inspection tag, any hose leaks, maybe it has a dirty or clogged nozzle, and also check the pressure gauge. Make sure the needle indicator is on the green area.
When these maintenance checks aren't done properly, you'll get situations like this one, whereas the seal had failed and it had backfired upon the user. So, now that you know how to use a fire extinguisher, what happens when you can't? Well, you must first assess the situation. Is it too much? In which case, you must evacuate the building. If there's already a fire in the room you are in, and there is too much smoke, it is advised to crawl 1 to 2 feet above the ground to the nearest emergency exit with a wet towel over your mouth so you don't inhale any of the toxic fumes.
And when you are caught on fire, make sure to stop, drop, and roll to smother the heat, preferably on damp ground, and make sure to protect your head while doing so.
And remember, above all else, in the event of a fire, you must stay calm.
Now, you're ready for a fire hazard. Thanks for watching.